Yo, what's up, everybody? So what we are gonna be doing is I gave you guys the options and you voted that you wanted me to do all 32 teams season schedule predictions, season schedule record predictions, I should say. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking each one of these videos up individually, division by division. The only two divisions in the National Football League that you will not see me do on these videos is I will not be doing the AFC East or the NFC East, and that's only because me, my dad, and my uncle Richard already did ours on our podcast. So and in the description below this video and all the videos to come out of all the other ones, I will also have it down in the description below of those two. But in the down in the description below of this video, I will have a link to the Pacific podcast that we did, giving our season schedule predictions for those teams. Anyways, I'm going to be starting with the AFC North. We're going to be breaking down the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens, and Pittsburgh Steelers for you guys. And I'm going to be taking a look at each one of their schedules with you guys. And I'm going to be giving you my predictions for each team's record. So here we go. I did not write any of this down. So I am going to be just going through this with you guys, little by little. All right, anyways, we'll start with the Browns. So week one, they play the Cincinnati Bengals, and it is at home. So I'm going to give the Cleveland Browns a win there. They travel to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to give them a loss. They're 1-1. They play the Tennessee Titans. I see that being a win. I'm going to get they play the Tennessee Titans at home. I'm going to say that's a win. They're 2-1. They play Baltimore at home. I'm going to also give them a win there. That will be 3-1. They go in their bye week 5. That really sucks, man, to have an early bye like that. Week 6, they come back, play at home against San Francisco. That's a loss. They're going to be 3-2 now. They go to Indianapolis. I'm going to say that's still a win for them. They're going to be 4-2. They then travel to Seattle. That's going to be a loss. They're going to be 4-3. They play Arizona at home. That's going to be a win. They're going to be 5-3. And then they're going to travel to Baltimore. That's a loss. So they're going to be 5-4. They play the Steelers at home. That's going to be a win. They're going to be 6-4. They travel to Denver. I'm going to say that's still a win, though. So they'll be 7-4. They play the LA Chargers. And depending on whether Matthew Stafford is back or not, I'm going to say that's a win. So they're looking at 7-4 right now. And then they play the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. That's going to be a loss. So they're 7-5. They play the Chicago Bears at home. That's going to be a win. So they'll be 8-5. They play the Texans on the road. That's going to be a win. So they'll be 9-5. They play the Jets at home. That's a loss. So they'll be 9-6. And they play the Bengals on the road to end the season, unless the Bengals have already wrapped up the playoff position and they're setting all their starters. This should be a win for the Bengals. So I'm going to say the Cleveland Browns in at 9-7. So hang on, let me make sure that that's right. Let me make sure that that's 18 games. Calculator. That's 16 games. What? Okay, they're gonna be 9. They're gonna be. I'm gonna say that they end the schedule right now at 9-9. 9-9. Okay, hang on, let me make sure. Yeah, that's 18 games. Okay, so 9-9 is what I got the Cleveland Browns at. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. I don't know. I fucked their schedule up at some point in time, anyways. All right, as this one is the Bengals schedule. I could not. The Bengals was the only one that I could not find on an actual website, so I had to take somebody posted on Google of them just doing it on their notes on their iPhone. So I took it down. Anyways, week one, they play at Cleveland. That's going to be a loss. So they'll be 0-1. Then they play at home against the Baltimore Ravens. That's going to be a win, 1-1. They play at home against the Los Angeles Rams on Monday night. That's another win. They'll be 2-1. At Tennessee, that's another win. They'll be 3-1. At Arizona, that's another win. They'll be 4-1. And then they go to Seattle. I'm going to say that's a loss. So they'll be 4-2 bye week. They come back and play at San Francisco. That's going to be another loss. So they're going to be 4-3. And then a week 9, I say they beat the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night at home. So they're going to be 5-3. Houston, they play. That's a win. It's 6-3. They play at Baltimore Ravens on a Thursday night. That's a loss. So they'll be 6-4. And then they play the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. That will be a win. 7-4. Jacksonville on a Monday night. That will be a win. They'll be 8-4. Indianapolis win. 9-4. Minnesota. That's another win. 10-4. And then they'll play the Pittsburgh Steelers at away. So that's a loss. They'll be 10-5. At Kansas City, that's going to be a loss. So they'll be 10-6. And then versus the Cleveland Browns to wrap out the season, that's a win. So they will end at 11-6. The Cincinnati Bengals will end at 11-6. 11. Yeah, I'm going to say 11-6. 11-6 is what I'm going for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of favorable matchups here. But there's a couple of teams like like Cincinnati and Cleveland and Baltimore and the Steelers, they're all going to split with, and they're going to lose to Kansas City. They should beat Indianapolis. They should beat Buffalo. Well, Buffalo is not a gimme, but I feel like they could beat Buffalo. So, okay, so that is my record prediction for the for the Cincinnati Bengals. Hang on, guys. Let me write this down in my notes. I want to keep everything down to see how good I do here. AFC North season predictions. One will be the Bengals. Bengals 11-6. Browns. Okay, we're getting ready to do the Ravens here next. All right, here are the Ravens. So there is the top 3 games right there. Is their preseason schedule. So they play the Titans, the Cardinals, and the Washington Commanders. But that's not what we're here for. So week 1, hang on. Let me go make sure that this is right. Because I'm telling you right now, man, if I got the damn Ravens schedule wrong, I'm about to be pissed. Okay, who do the Ravens play week 1? Bro, I can't even find the Ravens. Oh my god, and it's wrong. Yep. Oh my god, I didn't even realize until I had already saved it that it said 2022. Bro, I'm just gonna click over here, look up 2023 real quick, and read it off to you guys, and then give my prediction like that because I am not trying to do that. Ravens schedule. Okay, so the Baltimore Ravens in NFL preseason, NFL preseason, NFL preseason. So NFL regular season, they begin with the Texans. That's going to be a win. That's going to be a win. That's 1-0. They then play the Bengals at the Bengals, so they're going to be 1-1. Then they play the Texans the Colts at home. That's going to be 2-1. Play the Browns on the road. That's going to be 2-2. Play the Steelers on the road. That's going to be 2-3. Play the Titans. That's going to be 3-3. Play Detroit. That's going to be 4-3. 5-3 against the Cardinals. They're going to then lose to the Seattle Seahawks, and they're going to be 5-4. They're going to beat the Browns 6-4. Then they're going to beat the Bengals at home 7-4. They're going to beat the Chargers 8-4. They're going to beat the Rams 9-4. They're going to lose to the Jaguars 9-5. They're going to lose to the 49ers 9-6. They're going to lose to the Dolphins 9-7, and then rebound and end the season at 10-7 against the Steelers, who they wrap the season up against. And that is the Ravens schedule. So I got them finishing at 10-7. I don't know if it's good enough to make the playoffs. It should be, but with this crowded AFC, I don't know. Steelers. Okay, so as of right now, I do have the Ravens coming in second because I got the Bengals at 11-6, the Browns at 9-9, and the Ravens at 10-7. So we'll see what the Steelers are looking like. So this is just their 2023 opponents, and I didn't realize that until I saved that also. So we're gonna have to go to the Steelers 2023 schedule and read them off to you like this as well, the same way that we just did. Preseason. Okay, so they begin the game at home against the 49ers. That's going to be a loss. 0-1. They're going to play the Browns at home. That's going to be a win. 1-1. Then they go to the Raiders. That's going to be another loss. 1-2. They're going to play the Texans at the Texans. That's a win. 2-2. They're going to play the Ravens at home. That's a win. 3-2. They play the Rams at the Rams. That's a win. 4-2. They play the Jaguars at home, but that's going to be another loss. 4-3. They play the Titans at home. That's going to be a win. 5-3. Packers at home. That's going to be a win. 6-3. They play the Browns away. That's going to be a loss. 6-4. They play the Bengals away. That's going to be a loss. 6-5. They play the Cardinals at home. That's going to be a win. 7-5. They play the Patriots at home. That's going to be a loss, and that makes them 7-6. The Colts at home. That's a win. 8-6. Bengals at home. That's a win. 8-6 or 9-6, and then they play the Seahawks away, so that's 9-7, and then the Steelers away, and that's going to be another loss, 9-8. Hang on, let me make sure that equals up to. It equals up to 17 games, so I'm going to assume that it's right. All right, so 9-8 is what I got the Steelers going. So the Bengals win the division at 11-6. The Browns come and tie with the Steelers at 9-9 for third and fourth position. The Ravens come in second at 10-7. Guys, that is my predictions for the AFC North. Let me know down in the comments below what your guys' predictions are, and make sure to click on the description below and go watch the predictions that me, my dad, and my Uncle Richard gave of our teams. Anyways, I am out of here. I love each and every one of you. I'm out. Peace.